Thinking about buying a home but just feeling a little bit unsure? Trust me, you are not alone. Today I'm breaking down some of the most common questions that I've received, and these are the most honest, no BS answers I can give. Fear number one is, what if the mortgage rates go up? Mortgage rates do fluctuate, and historically they've actually been rather low, even though we're hovering around 6.75%. Let's say if you wait and it climbs up, half a percentage or something, that is a big deal, as you could be paying hundreds and hundreds of more dollars in your monthly payment. The good news is, and you probably have already heard of it, you can always refinance. You can refinance more than one time. Fear number two is, what if the market crashes after I buy? Well, real talk, if you're buying only to, let's say, flip it in a year, then yeah, it is very risky. But if you're buying and you're holding on to it for 5 to 7 years or so, those short-term dips don't really matter. In Greenville, home prices usually stay about steady because we're not in a big booming city. It's growing, yes, but in comparison to Grand Rapids, it's quite small. The third most common fear I've come across is, what if I do not have enough saved? Contrary to popular belief, you don't always need 20% down. It's actually a very common misconception that you think that you need 20% down, which frankly isn't really the case. Some people have bought homes with 0% down. There are programs like that, especially in Michigan. There are programs that will help you in a down payment, so you aren't putting a major percentage down. There are buyers out there that have actually got a home for less than $2,500 out of pocket. Fear number four is buyer's remorse. What if I regret my purchase? Buyer's remorse is a very, very common thing, especially in real estate. There are quite a few people that regret buying their home because they now feel trapped to buy their home and they don't feel like they can do anything but just pay their mortgage off, which is completely understandable. Having a plan in place and moving slow and methodically is actually a really good thing. There are people out there who, yes, they want to put bids in and bids in and bids in, and they're getting rejected all the time, but it's mostly because they don't necessarily have a set plan in place or just a plan of attack saying, this is what we're going to do. If we get this signed, I know that with the way I formulate documents, if a buyer is still a little bit hesitant, you'll say, hey, this is dependent on A, if it passes inspection. So there is another out. If it doesn't pass inspection, or if you're not happy with the inspection and you want to get out, there's one of your outs. There is a section of the contract that we actually put the percentage of, hey, this contract is still valid, but if it happens to exceed this percentage, I'm just going to say 7% just to make it easy. Let's say it goes to 7.1%, the interest on the mortgage. That's another out for you. Say, hey, it exceeded what I was willing to pay. I'm sorry. Working with a real estate agent who is no doubt only focused on what you want and is more than happy to find multiple outs for you in a contract, that is something to consider, especially if you suffer from buyer's remorse. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed that video, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any other questions or fears that you want answered, feel free to message me, comment down below, or send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, either one. I'll happily answer them. And until next time, see ya.